Hey fellas, welcome to Friendship Shaving. I hope you're keeping well. Today I have a new razor to my collection. It is a 1953 vintage Gillette President, and I've also got a new brush to my collection, and this is a restored Rubberset 66-4 with a new Boar bristle knot, and I've been breaking that in. So we'll talk about that for definite. I've got a new sample of soap today. I've got a MdC sample of Absinth Shaving soap, and I've got a drop of that soap spread around my Lather churn bowl from the Borkin shaving company. I've got a drop of water in there, just soaking that a little bit. My brush has been soaked in my mug for about 3 or 4 minutes, just taken it out, squeezed it, given it a shake. So while I lather up this little bit of soap, I'm going to talk about what I did to hopefully break in my brush. Now, if you're watching this and you're wondering what on earth I'm talking about, I used this brush in the week and I bowl lathered, and I had a lovely amount of soap in the brush or on the brush. I put it down up there, rinsed my face again, had a wash. When I came to use it, the bristles had stolen all the moisture and all the soap out of the knot, and it's quite a common thing, especially with boar knots, and people have a variety of ways of breaking in their knots, and well, after my experience with that shave, I used a variety of them. So this is what I've done. First of all, I soaked my knot to get it wet, and then I used some gentle shampoo and just put some into the bristles and lathered it up, and made sure that it was nice and clean to start with, hopefully taking out any oils or any chemicals that might be left over in the knot from the production process. And then I'll let the knot dry and came back to it the next day. Now the next day I have some ice. I have an ice tray that produces fingers of ice. So I put a load of those into a glass and a drop of water, popped my brush in the glass and just let that sit for about 6 hours. Now, lots of people swear by this ice water method of breaking in a knot. I have tried it before and it didn't do anything for the brush I was using then. So I just thought I'd give it a go. So many people swear by it, but I can't think of any reason why soaking your brush in cold water would make any difference to the knot, unless, well, I don't know, you would think warm water would seep out any natural oils that might be in the hair. But anyway, that's what I did. And then I came in here with the brush wet, the knot wet. I used my little bar soap of Imperial Leather, and I lathered up the soap and then just made a lather on my hand with my bar soap, because hand soaps tend to be more cleaning than shaving soaps. So it's had a good clean there. And then I dried it off a little bit. And finally, I made a lather with my shaving soap, and I let it sit just up there like that all night. Now, again, people swear by this. I'd never done that before, so I tried it. Let's see how it works out today. Dried the brush off and we are ready to go. I'm just going to add a drop more water to this. I have to say, I'm getting a fantastic lather here, much better than the last time. So maybe there's something different. So I'm just going to work this last drop of water in, and then I'll be ready to start the shave. It's a strange old thing, isn't it, having a breaking a Boar bristle brush. I've had a badger brushes and I've never had this issue with them particularly. But I think this time I've tried a little bit of everything. There we are, lots of lather in that. Let's see if it stays there. I'm quite hopeful. So there we are, just wet my face again, and I knocked my blade off the window ledge earlier, so hopefully I haven't damaged it. And what I've got today, I think, is a Supermax Diamond Edge Super Platinum blade. It was one of 3 odd ones that I just had in my razor blade case, and I thought I'd just get it out and try it. And this is its second use in this razor. I love this razor. This is the President, dun, 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 from 1953. Let's put that in there. Love the pattern on the handle. A beautiful razor, a short handle. Let's get going then. So actually, well, I don't know, I'm quite hopeful with this. Oh, I haven't turned my collar. I need to turn my collar, guys. I'm knocking stuff off the window ledge. That's a sign I need to have a clear up of the window ledge, isn't it? There we are, collar turned. Now this soap from MdC. It smells very fresh indeed. Clean and fresh. Its main ingredients are anise and fennel. Now, I know MdC is, well, I find it to be an excellent soap. But the scent is really quite different. It is, well, it smells a little bit licoricey. it says, and I've written this down, the fragrance is meant to evoke the aromatic intensity of absinthe with fresh, spicy, slightly liqueurish notes. Now, I'm not sure on the Martin de Condra website whether that was meant to be liqueurish or licorice. I think licorice. There we are, turn my collar, I'm still getting filthy. That is better. That's better. Now, do you know, I used this the other day, guys, this new razor that I have. I got it for a very good price. From a gentleman that used to watch my channel. I have his card up here, Mr. Matt Borkin, and there were a couple of dents in the case, and I have managed to take everything out of the case, took the lining out and everything, and I've managed to just about knock those dents out. So it now looks much better. But I've got to tell you guys, this razor really suits me. It feels very mild to shave with. It's superbly comfortable. And yet I'm getting a very, very good close shave from it. Perhaps a closer shave than I imagined, going on the feel of it. It's just a very, very nice razor. Now, the President was produced by Gillette from 1953 through to the end of 1955. I believe I'm correct in saying that it went from the first quarter in 1953, which would have been a Y1. I will have to just double check that, but mine is a Y4. So that means it was made in the last quarter of 1953. For the Christmas period. And this razor is in original condition, it's never been replated. It was made with a rhodium handle and a heavy plated nickel head. So very beautiful. And all I did was took the mildest cleaning cloth to the head cap, and rhodium doesn't tarnish at all, so there we are. It was all looked like new. I mean, it was in great condition when I got it, but there was just a slight mark on the top there that I wanted to take out, and just literally I wiped back and forwards and it was gone. There we are. I do like these blades, guys. They are really, really nice. Very comfortable. I was expecting, because it says it's a diamond edge, for it to be quite a hard shave. Certainly with this razor I'm not getting that. And you can see, guys, that even after the first pass, all that lather is still on my brush. So breaking in my new brush and the knot obviously worked. I didn't leave it that long the first time I used it, and literally there was nothing left after just a few minutes. So whatever I have done, or perhaps it was just the whole process, has meant that I have a broken in Boar bristle knot. I'm losing a few hairs. There's one there. It's quite a large knot. It's quite a large brush, actually, a little bit bigger than my Rubberset 203, a little bit bigger than my Rubberset 400s. If you know the size of those, you'll appreciate that this is a bit bigger. It's kind of like the next size up, but with regard to the number 66.4, I don't know what that means. Whether that is just a Rubberset production run, or quite why. No, it's not a production run. It's quite why they picked that number for this brush, I don't know. I suspect the 4 has to do with the size, but I've never seen a 66.3. That doesn't mean that there wasn't one. Maybe it's an earlier brush than the 200 series. I don't know, guys. Some of you brush specialists out there would maybe have a better idea. Oh, I've got a great lather, guys. This is fantastic. Look how much I've got. Really nice soap, this, guys. I like it. It's definitely a soap for a hot day, I think. It just smells really fresh and really clean, and it has a little menthol hit in it. It's not excessive by any means, but it just adds to that lovely fresh feel from the soap. So here we go, second pass against the grain. It's a very mild shave, guys. And as far as I know, the Gillette President is the same razor as the Gillette, I'm thinking now, the Gillette Diplomat from the early 1950s, except the Gillette Diplomat is in gold. It's a gold-plated razor, but I'm sure they are the same. I love the vertical knurling pattern on it. It's really nice. And having a short handle means that it is very manoeuvrable indeed. If you bought this in 1953, you were paying for a little bit of luxury. So it came in a beautiful case. And the whole package would cost you $5. $5. Wow, it seems like nothing, but I suppose back then that was quite expensive for a razor. Your Fat Boy adjustable would have been $1.95. $1.95. So $5, quite expensive for a razor. Now I'm going to rinse with some cold water. Now that blade, although very comfortable, doesn't seem to have worked as well on the second shave as it did on the first. So just a couple of little minor touch-ups there, but all in all, I've had a very close, comfortable shave. And for me, comfort is king, guys. I just put that there up at the front. Get the brush in the picture as well. It's a little bit unsteady on the bottom of that handle. Get the absinthe in there. Oh, we can't see that. Over there. There we go. I've had a beautiful shave today, guys. I really enjoyed that. And I am so pleased that breaking in my Boar bristle brush is actually a thing and it works. I've proved it to myself. As I said, I did try that, soaking the brush in ice water before. I think I had the brush in the fridge in a glass of cold water for 3 nights in a row with one of my earlier Boar bristle brushes, and it didn't seem to do anything at all. But whatever I've done this time, that combination of everything I did, I've still got a ton of lather there, so I fixed it. So thank you guys for all of your comments, because I looked back on previous videos and thought, yes, I'll do that and I'll try that. Thanks guys. So I'm going to use my massage rub today, nice and fresh, and it will go with a nice fresh absinthe scented soap. Guys, I'm going to be using my massage rub for quite a while, because I've got that, it's almost full. I've got that to use up, and you use such a small amount each time. I've also got my Parasso cream, which is very similar. I want to use them up before I get anything else, so I'm afraid you're going to be seeing these two for quite a while. Now that is my shave, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. I've really enjoyed it today, so I hope you have a great shave. Whatever you're using, be it vintage or modern, have a good one, fellas, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye now.